The population of Lagos State is currently estimated to be over 18 million. Out of this huge number, the welfare and well-being of a great percent depends one way or the other on government. You are about to see how the administration of Governor Babatunde Raji Fashola has touched this huge population. Close to 4 years now, the administration has employed the instrument of governance to meet the yearnings of the people. In the numerous projects and programs implemented till date, this administration has created a big and bold platform for individual self-expression and self-actualization. The first of the impact is this area. The successful launching of the Security Trust Fund through the support of private organizations has ensured that the state's elite outfit, the Rapid Response Squad, and the State Police Command were provided with equipment needed to combat crime. With about 75% reduction in crime, peaceful coexistence, economic advancement, and social harmony among Lagosians are now guaranteed. In the health sector, the BT Diagnostic Center today provides first-class services that could not be done in Nigeria, while maternal and child mortality is now being adequately checked. Mother and child are now being promptly attended to at the 5 ultra-modern maternal and child care centers, MCC. The need to save lives is particularly emphasized in the construction of this building. The Novell Integrated Trauma Center, the first of its kind in Nigeria, is specially provided and strategically positioned to serve accident victims. Through the health missions, the administration reached out to the grassroots. 17 missions were held in different local government areas in the state, and 294,737 people treated for various ailments free. 162,700 were screened for hypertension and diabetes. 7,500 women screened under the Breast Cancer Awareness Program, and 237 were referred for further management. 1,963 women also screened for cervical cancer. 45 cases were managed with chirotherapy, and 2 women with cancerous lesions were referred.
Because we are not okay, so Fashola called everybody to come and check everybody's VP. Any type of sickness they are doing you should come to health center, local government, to come and check yourself. I've seen the doctor, so I want to collect drug now.
Can you tell us how much you pay the doctor?
Free, oh, it's free. Oh, Fashola do this one for us, free for everybody. They say even to carry our children to come and test them again without paying chichi. Thank you, Fashola. Oh.
I complain about my waist, my back, and my chest, and I was given a card to go and receive drugs.
Mo dúpẹ́ fún Fashola o. Alhaji Abdul Aziz Yusuf. Appendix. Wọ́n ṣe ṣe operation fún mi. Inú mi dùn gan. Mo dúpẹ́.
942 men were screened for prostate cancer, as 29 were referred for prostate biopsies. 304 were screened for limb deformities, and 60 benefited from corrective surgery. 34 were fitted with prostheses, and 160 assisted with mobility aids. 113 out of the 193 patients that attended the cleft palate reconstructive surgery were operated upon. All these screening and treatments were done free. Health services have been further deepened with mutual health insurance scheme launched in Ifosi Sherry Local Council Development Area and Ibejuleki Local Government Area. The government provided routine immunization for 8,113,032 children, while 49,725,717 were covered under supplemental immunization for polio. The success of these efforts is that for the first time in the state, there was no recorded case of polio in year 2010, the only state in the federation that reported no case of polio. In its resolve to provide qualitative education for the citizenry, giant strides were recorded in the education sector. Massive infrastructure development covered new constructions, rehabilitations or renovation. The provision of over 300 classroom blocks, 165,779 and 67,322 dual and single desk and benches. Information Technology ICT laboratories in 113 schools, with 8,419,424 textbooks amongst other projects, now ensures that pupils and students have conducive and learning-friendly environments.
I'm very happy because over there then we find it difficult to learn because the classroom were not enough, even the chairs, everything was just jam-packed. Then it's difficult to learn while in the class. But now with the new school and the new chairs, new marker board, everything, we will be able to cope for learning now.
Why we need a school here? Well, they call this place a village, and it's very, very good to have a big school here. And I know the people here, they are very, very proud to having a big school like this in their village.
In Nigeria, we need education. And in this environment, there is no standard school around. I am fully in support. That's why I agreed to join the member of the management committee. Because we have a lot of students here who cannot afford to go to the private school we have around here. With this school here, that will boost up the educational standard of this environment.
The Mushin Skill Acquisition Center has expanded the doors of opportunities and empowerment to indigent Lagosians, especially women. In line with the United Nations Millennium Development Goals 3, 9,000 women, youths and men are now being trained annually in the 17 centers spread across the state. Over 60,000 others benefited from short-term training programs.
I really want to thank them for the privilege and the opportunity they give women out there, especially us, to be part of this beautiful package. I so much appreciate them because I know what it's worth to learn art and craft out there, and I see it as something really going places if they continue to do this for women out there to uplift Lagos State and Nigeria as a whole.
It's really appreciate. We thank the Lagos State Governor for giving us this opportunity.
We want to send our sincere appreciation to His Excellency, the Governor of Lagos State, Babatunde Raji Fashola, for this beautiful idea and concept. Our community has really benefited from this project. Some of our children are partaking in the different courses they are doing. Even some of our friends, they are all enjoying it. So we really appreciated it. And in fact, for giving us this opportunity, we are indeed very grateful to him.
And I was given the loan of initially 100,000, second time 100,000, third time 200,000, fourth time 150,000, and this is the fifth time 200,000. Then the interest is very low, 1.5%. It has really helped me a lot because my business, I formerly have one stand, but now I have almost 7 stands. So the more I collect the loan, the more I expand. I have almost 7 stands. Even at the State House itself, I have a stand there.
And when I got there, they gave me loan. I was able to buy my shop. This shop now is not rent. I bought it from the local government through the loan. I normally collect it during season like Easter, Xmas. That is the period I normally collect the loan. And after the season, I do something with my money. Like last 2 years, after the season, I was able to buy land and I built my house. This last year now, I was able to buy a car.
The establishment of Lagos Microfinance Institution, LASMI, in 2007 was a bold step by Governor Babatunde Raji Fashola's administration to empower the active poor. Through LASMI, 47,249 beneficiaries have collected loans disbursed through 8 partner microfinance banks, with the major group being the Lagos State Taxi Drivers and Cab Operators Association.
We wrote to the state government that we need a loan to buy a new vehicle when there's an guideline that everybody want to operate a taxi in Lagos State must use a new car. And we are the existing operators, but we are financially handicapped. We have to approach the state government that we are ready to support the initiative of the state government, provided we can be assist financially. We have to go through the Lagos State Microfinance Institution to onward to Union Banks. So the last me pay the equity contribution to the commercial bank, that is Union Bank.
Through the massive projects that have earned the state the appellation of a huge construction site, Governor Babatunde Raji Fashola's administration affirmed its commitment to develop the state and empower the people. Aside from the redevelopment of over 217 roads and many other infrastructural projects scattered across the state, several thousands of people are productively engaged daily in these sites. Keeping the environment clean is yet another focal point of the present administration. Investment in modern waste management facilities has brought tremendous improvement to Lagos Waste Management Authority (LOMA) and its ability to manage the 10,000 metric tons of waste generated in Lagos daily. The acquisition of 300 compactor trucks, 40 waste skip trucks, distribution of 17,000 wheeler bins, state-of-the-art hydroclave machine for healthcare waste segregation, rehabilitation of transfer loading stations, and the institutionalization of public-private partnership with extensive greening of open spaces have helped sustain the efforts to provide clean, safe, healthy, and aesthetic environment for Lagosians.
I'm so happy because I didn't lack of anything. I'm working and everything is moving smoothly for me. I thank God for the Fashola as he's providing job for us. Because if it's not for him, we will not be we won't be here to do the work, and there will not be a place for us to be working. We'll be outside there to be misbehaving, moving with men all around.
I feel very great because the work is good and I see the impact of it. It has transformed my life and I earn a lot during the month ending.
The hosting of Climate Change Summit, tree planting campaign and World Environment Day every year complements the drive to create a sustainable environment. Meanwhile, 12.15 megawatts independent power plants was commissioned for Iju and Adiyan waterworks. 9 mini waterworks have also been completed and commissioned. The host communities now have access to additional 30 million gallons of clean water per day.
Yeah, it will bring a big relief for the people of this area. At least people of this area can see good water and drink. So that all this malaria or waterborne diseases that disturbing people will not be much this area again.
Most of people that are stays in the rural area in Lagos State, we have problem of water because most of the water supply we do have is through maybe private means. But when government decides to come with this kind of a project, it's going to be very, very wonderful because people will now have to just pay a little token to get water into their houses. So it's a very, very wonderful and laudable project. It will bring so many advantages. Well, aside employment, that some people will be employed there. At least the area will become more developed based on the fact that people that their business is water-based, they won't have to go far to get water. So it will help in so many ways because the young ones that have to go and fetch water instead of reading their books will have ample opportunity or time to sit down and read now because they have water within their reach.
We need water. Even like my house now, we don't have water at home. But since we have done this water corporation here, so we are all really enjoy the water very well.
As one of the basic needs of man, Governor Babatunde Raji Fashola's administration has given provision of housing a priority. 1,008 housing units have been completed, while 2,446 others are at various stages of completion. These projects are sited mostly in semi-urban areas like Igbogbo Ikorodu, Iloro in Agege and Ojokoro to stimulate economic activities and bring improvement to the lives of the people. To these efforts, the Lagos State Development and Property Corporation (LSDPC) added 484 housing units and 583 shops, especially through Oluwole and Adiniro Gusoya shopping complexes. The sports sector has witnessed a great leap in activities that has positively engaged the youths. Massive infrastructural development has ensured that not less than 10 different sporting activities are organized each year, with scores of Lagosians as beneficiaries. Government also successfully stimulated the sponsorship of sporting activities by corporate organizations. Again, this is providing many youths the opportunity to realize their dreams.
I can say employment. So there's employment. There are some grassroots coaches that don't have job, but now everybody is busy everywhere.
Well, one of the great, advantage that Lagos State has had to me, and I'm speaking on behalf of other coaches now, is the latest junior league that we are playing in Lagos State. With this avenue, it gives job opportunity to many coaches that have been jobless all this while, and some of them too that they've acquired certificates and there is no avenue to practice. At least with this J League now, we can count over 100 coaches that are being engaged with coaching activities. So because in each teams they have 2 coaches and then 1 team manager. That is 3 multiplied by the local government that we have in the state, and that's a credible remark from the government to the grassroots coaches.
Lagos State has actually contributed in terms of building these recreation centers all over local governments and things like that, and that has actually given people a lot of opportunity to have something to like exercise. Unlike formerly it was just the national stadium. Without the national stadium you can't do exercise, and the national stadium cannot be in the reach of everybody. So today you have all this recreation where people go out there, exercise themselves, and then from there they venture into major events that really impact in their life. So to that I said yes, Lagos State have tried, and I still believe that we try more.
That the lives of rural dwellers have improved significantly is stating the obvious. With 227 electrification projects, 358 different types of water projects, 24 roads, 12 jetties, construction of 4 culverts, and 137 rural agricultural intervention programs covering more than 200 communities. The integrated rural development strategy of the present administration has been given a meaning.
This is a very laudable project which the governor has provided for us. It is an alternative of the power failure we have in Nigeria as a whole. So since the inception of this project, we have been enjoying the light. Even we have been overstaying the night. The project is very good.
For local government and suburb pensioners across the state, Thursday, 26th of February 2009 cannot be forgotten. It was a day Governor Babatunde Raji Fashola's administration, in conjunction with 57 local government and local council development areas, paid out 5 billion naira, being the sum of all outstanding arrears due to them. It was a deliberate attempt by government to put an end to the sufferings and boost the welfare of these senior citizens who spend their active days serving the society.
This is a very historic and unique occasion because it has never happened in the life of pensioners in this state. And we are happy that the governor, the right thinking, very focused, is doing a good job, and we wish him well.
The money, so I will myself. I want to make a bakery. I want to do bakery, so that if I do that, that money, so I will be if it helps me a lot. That's my ambition.
I'm going to spend it on my children, on myself, and then for other things. And I have to thank God for sparing my life, spending the 35 years hale and hearty.
I'm happy that at last I am alive to receive my gratuity. It's a very good one because we've been suffering, and now this thing has come to reality. So I'm happy and I am grateful to the government.
While serious attention is paid to the implementation of all the projects embarked upon, Governor Babatunde Raji Fashola's administration derives more pleasure in the opportunities provided thousands of Lagosians to be productively engaged and make a living. The Agricultural Youth Empowerment Scheme Agric Years program today has observed 300 youths who are already being trained as elite farmers in aquaculture, vegetable farming, poultry, and beekeeping. Indirectly, the administration has impacted over 9,000 farmers in the different areas of farming. Loma engaged over 450 companies and about 18,460 as sweepers, marine workers, and PSP personnel. 13,662 in the housing sector, over 20,000 recruited directly and indirectly for greening and tree planting. 1,000 LASMA and over 5,000 people in transport-related sector. This include over 12,000 professional drivers trained on defensive driving culture, as Lagos transportation sector is now safer and business-friendly. Over 92,000 people trained by Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation WAPA. 47,249 accessed LASME loans, including many others that were employed into mainstream civil service, and tens of thousands working in different construction sites across the state.
This is what I call governance. This is what I call democracy. This is what I call reaching the people. This is what I call caring for people.
Indeed, if governance is fulfilling the mutual contract between the government and the governed, Governor Babatunde Raji Fashola's administration, by magnitude and extent to which it is improving the state infrastructure and touching lives, has lived up to the contract. The visible changes across the state cannot be denied, and if this revolutionary train continues, there is no doubt that more is yet to come.
But the work is not finished.